Hello everybody, Harry Fagel here with a poem for you today. This will be on Ball Smack on YouTube and also on my Facebook page along with the text if you care to read the poem itself. It's called What Happens to Us. When you finally were done, blade dripping ichor, standing on Golgotha, breath whistling in and out, burst blood vessels, reddening viscera, the smell rising from the dead is maddening. Impermeable, ubiquitous, men twisted in grotesque manifestation, limbs swollen and green, the battered faces of women and children lay near the bottom of the pile, crushed by the weight of the dead above. All the heathens you could find, everyone else who wasn't you, didn't share your understanding of righteousness, didn't play in the same church or subscribe to the same tenets as the chosen. The sword in your hand is so heavy, so alive and bloody, and you sway for a moment. A fresh breeze eddies through, lifting the unspeakable stink away for a moment, and in that gross atmosphere, the bloated corpses, the rivers of ichor, and the ever-present motion of white worm larvae stop for a moment. You gaze at the sky. You raise your sword and howl. You have finally achieved the greatest goal. You have eliminated the outsider, the different, the weird, and the strange, the gay, the interloper, the queer, the sexually free, the unconnected, the downtrodden, the artists and bleeding hearts. Well, they're really bleeding out now. You call to your women and children, protected in reinforced bunkers. They drift like solemn zombies toward the hill, eyes glazed at the grim tableau. Finally, you and they can just be left alone with your God. Scriptures and ancient words about the proper way to behave burn within you. Rancid fire cooking off the unburned gas of murder. Finally, you can be alone with your purity, sustained and so right. So right. Again and again repeated this moment. Golgotha and rivers of blood. Someone must pay. Someone must acquiesce. Someone must realize they are just not good enough to live. So the reaping come. It's okay. It's okay. This deletion of the others is preordained and ordained and preached about. Why share the world with others when you could have it all if you just remove it all? Yet the words are spared understanding as long as it serves the true master. Bow your heads and worship the master. So the shouts of the enraged rip us from our stinking cages, and we see you, bloody sword and anointed helm, the light we should seek if we wanted to live. Now only darkness stretches forth. Our souls lined up for miles, waiting for the train to redemption, only to find the tracks are gone. So it goes. Your hate sated, you look around again and realize you have nothing to do now. You've killed them all. You created a solution by removing the problem. Yet, another baby born today will defy your false prophecy. Murder is murder unless it's sanctified by faceless men in faraway rooms. Murder of my people is somehow more important than murder of your people. Right? I know love is the answer, but only if you give it away. If you keep the love for those only who you deem worthy, their virtue following your rules, their only price, then it's not love at all. So here you are. Blade in hand, helm on head, righteous stance upon the dead. Beware the man who can't abide a world he cannot control, for surely his fury will drown us in the end. For when we remove others, we remove our own souls, and there is no whole life after that. Only a shadowy existence reflected in mirrors, never seen directly, because in that great understanding you realize you are just a killer. The final scene, the man alone, surrounded by the terminated, devoid of differences, banal and homogeneous. In that solemn moment, he finally understands he is different too, and plunges the sword into his own heart, and joins the heaping dead to rot upon the hill. Thank you.